Hello student, today's question is evaluate integration e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus I dz over a c where c is the curve modulus of z minus 2 plus modulus of z plus 2 is equals to 6. Now here we have to understand what is c first and then we have to integrate. Okay. Now here c is modulus z minus 2, this is 2 plus modulus z plus 2 is equals to 6. Okay. Now this is the equation of the ellipse. Now we have to compare with standard equation of ellipse. What is that standard equation of the ellipse? So modulus z minus z1 plus modulus z minus z2 is equals to 6. Not 6, sorry, it is 2a is equals to 2a. So here Z1 and Z2 are foci and and length of major axis is equals to 2. Now from this we get the value for 2a. What is 2a? Is equals to 6. So this implies 2a is equals to 6. So this implies a value is 3. Correct. Now, here, foci are Z1 and Z2, right? And we know that the foci in the xy plane AE comma 0 and minus AE comma 0. So just we have to compare with Z1 and Z2. Now here, Z1 is equals to 2, which is similar to 2 comma 0, and Z2 is equals to minus 2, which is similar to minus 2 comma 0. And we have to compare with standard foci. What is that? AE comma 0 compare with minus AE comma 0. So this implies AE is equals to 2 and A value is 3. So 3 is equals to 2. So E is equals to 2 by 3, which is less than 1. And it proves that it is ellipse because eccentricity is less than 1 for the ellipse. Right? Now, we have the eccentricity formula. E is equals to square root of 1 minus b square upon a square. So what is eccentricity here? 2 by 3 is equals to square root of 1 minus b square upon 9. And from this we get the b value is plus or minus root 5. Right? Okay. So the equation of ellipse is given by x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equals to 1. So this implies x square upon a square is 9 plus y square upon b square is 5 is equals to 1 is the equation of ellipse. So this is our C. Now, okay. Now here, what is integrand function? It is e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus iota. Now here we have to check that this integrand function have any singularities or not. Now to evaluate integration c e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus iota dz. Here we have to use here we have to use here we have to use Cauchy integral formula. What is Cauchy integral formula here? Now Cauchy integral formula. What is that? If C be any simple closed curve in domain and f of z is analytic inside and on C. Now, for any z is equals to z0 point in C, integration f of z upon z minus z0 dz over C is equals to 2 pi I into f of z at z is equals to z0. Here we have to use this formula to evaluate this integration. Okay. Now, here. Now, here. What is integrand function? Integrand function is e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus iota, denoted as capital F of z. Okay. Now, here to find singular points of capital F of z. Okay. Now, how to find the singular point of capital F of z? So, put z minus 1 minus iota is equals to 0. So, this implies z is equals to 1 plus iota, which is similar to 1 comma 1 in the xy plane. Okay. Now, if this point 1 comma 1 lie inside the C, then we can use the Cauchy integral formula. Now to check z is equals to 1 plus iota, which is similar to 1 comma 1, lie inside or outside C. Now how to check that lie inside or outside C? Now here, what is C? What is C here? C is this x square by 9 plus y square by 5 is equals to 1. Now here C is x square by 9 plus y square by 5 is equals to 1. Now if x0, y0 be any point, now so x0, y0 lie inside C if x0 square, put just x as x0 and y as a y0, x0 square upon 9, y0 square upon 5 is less than 1. If this inequality is satisfied, then we say that x0, y0 lie inside C. Now, x0, y0 lie outside C, if x0 square upon 9 plus y0 square upon 5 is greater than 1. Okay. And x0, y0 lie on C if x0 square by 9 plus y0 square upon 5 is equals to 1. Now, here we have to check that z is equals to 1 plus iota lie inside or outside C. Now, so x0 square upon 9 plus y0 square upon 5, which is, what is x0 here? It is similar to 1 comma 1. So it is 1 square upon 9 plus 1 square upon 5, which is 14 by 45, which is strictly less than 1. Now look at the first condition. If x0 square by 9 plus y0 square by 5, which is less than 1, then it is lie inside C. So this implies z is equals to 1 plus iota lie inside C. Okay. Now choose small f of z as e raised to 3z. Okay. Choose small f of z as e raised to 3z. Okay. Now e raised to 3z is analytic inside sorry analytic inside and on C inside and on C. Okay. Now how? Now look at the C. C is this ellipse, right? C is the ellipse, and in this ellipse, e raised to 3z analytic everywhere. Okay, analytic everywhere. E raised to 3z function I'm talking about, right? Okay. Now e raised to 3z analytic everywhere and inside the boundary also. Okay. And the point 1 comma 1, which is here, lie inside this C. Then we can use this Cauchy integral formula. If C be any simple closed curve in domain and f of z is analytic inside and on C, for any z equals to z0 point in C, that means lie inside C, then integration C f of z upon z minus z0 dz is equals to 2 pi I into f of z at z is equals to z0. Now here small f of z is e raised to 3z. So by Cauchy integral formula, so by Cauchy integral formula, what is Cauchy integral formula? Integration C f of z upon z minus z0 dz is equals to 2 pi I into f of z at z is equals to z0. Correct? So integration C, what is small f of z? Okay, I'm talking about small f of z, not capital F of z. Okay, small f of z is e raised to 3z upon z minus z0 is 1 plus iota dz is equals to 2 pi I into small f of z, which is 3 e raised to 3z. Z is equals to 1 plus iota. So integration C e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 plus iota dz is equals to 2 pi I e raised to 3 1 plus iota. Right? So, or we can write it as integration C e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus iota dz is equals to 2 pi I e raised to 3 plus 3 iota. Okay. Or we can write it as 2 pi I into e cube into e raised to 3i. Okay. Now 2 pi I e cube, we can write it as e raised to 3i as cos 3 plus I sin 3. Since e raised to I theta formula is cos theta plus I sin theta. So this implies integration C e raised to 3z upon z minus 1 minus iota dz is equals to 2 pi I e cube cos 3 plus I sin 3. This is our final answer. I hope you understood that. Thank you.